Yo, what's going on, people? Welcome back to the channel, Mandem Football. My name is Dimitri Hilton, where I will be breaking down all of the best moments, games, pundits, coaches, philosophies, and my take on football, which is going to be incredible. Now, we're in for a treat. Well, at least I'm very excited to break it down with this video because shocking news, right? Shocking news has just come through, and I don't even know where to begin, right? Do I begin with the referees being corrupt? Do I begin ranting? I don't even know. But I just have to say, if you haven't heard already, right? Recently, there's been some news reported that a referee in the Premier League has just been suspended. Yes, referee in the Premier League has been suspended. His name is Daniel Coote. He's one of the well-known referees in the Premier League. He's coached numerous matches in the Prem. You definitely recognize his face. If you've watched several games in the Prem, you've probably seen his face on the football pitch, corrupting the game like all of the other referees in the Prem, right? It's no surprise there. But let me just say this, though. He's been suspended from the Premier League for an X-rated video that they say it's basically just him swearing out none other than great Jurgen Klopp, former coach of Liverpool, the predecessor of Arne Slot. And he is actually not only went at and cursed at Jurgen Klopp, he's also cursed out Liverpool as a club, as a football club. And if you haven't seen the video, let's check it out right here. This is something else, man, honestly.
What did you think of the Liverpool game earlier when you were the fourth official?
Liverpool was shit.
What do you think of Jurgen Klopp?
Cunt, absolutely.
What would you say? Why would you say that Jurgen Klopp was a cunt?
Aside from having the right pop at me when I ref them against Burnley in lockdown, then he accused me of lying, and then just had a right fucking pop at me, and I've got no interest in speaking to someone who's fucking arrogant. So I do my best not to speak to him. Milner's alright. I get on with so
James Milner. You get on with James Milner.
You can see me there with mask on.
Yeah. Mask on, obviously.
Yeah. COVID, got to be done. Social distancing, right? We're 10 metres apart.
We have to social distance.
Yeah. So, oh my God, German cunt, fuck me.
Long story short, Jurgen Klopp's a cunt. Liverpool.
Let me just say, that guy, I don't know what's going on with his face, but yo, he is one ugly fella, y'all.
We're all fucking bellends, and we hate Scousers.
We hate Scousers is what this gentleman has just said. We hate Scousers. German, CU, you already know the rest, right? The words coming out of this referee's mouth, Daniel Coote, is an absolute disgrace. Like Mikel Arteta has said, disgracia. It is a disgrace, right? After the Newcastle game. And actually, that brings me straight into a great direction here. Was he wrong? Was he wrong, Mikel Arteta? Was he ever wrong that these referees are a disgrace? I think it's clear and obvious. I think it's night and day with that they're a disgrace. This video is absolutely disgraceful. This video is disgusting. This video is not only just so unprofessional, but there's so many questions I need to be asked. There's so many questions I need to be asked by, I can only imagine, the Liverpool fans, right? This referee, Daniel Coote, was the referee of when McAllister got kicked in the chest last season by Doku, and it was not called a penalty at Anfield, right? Against Manchester City. These are the referees that are calling these games and are ruining the game. Right? They are ruining the game. They are absolutely corrupt. The PGMOL in the Premier League has no integrity whatsoever. They have absolutely no integrity. They hold very little authority that they think they do. It's so unprofessional by them, and I'm not surprised. Right, I'll be the first to say it. I've seen everything on the football pitch, from undeserving red cards to red cards that have not been called to penalties that were not called to very, very harsh handballs to literally everything. I've seen it all on the football pitch. I've been watching this game for a very long time now, and I can assure you that the worst referees in the world, without a doubt, is ironically the best league in all of football, the Premier League. I don't know how a league that's been renowned for having the best players or having the best league overall have the worst referees. And that's probably why it's the best league, because of these referees and how much things just turn with these guys on the pitch. Honestly, like, it's just shocking. It really is. And going to the video now, let's dive into the video here, right? First of all, the first thing is, if you have anything to say, Daniel Coote, about anybody, why are you recording yourself? Why? Why are you recording yourself like that? That's ridiculous. It's absolutely shocking. Why are you recording yourself, like, on video saying all of these things about Jurgen Klopp, let alone Liverpool? Why? Number two, the funny thing is, I don't know why he mentioned James Milner. Like, out of all people, right, you mentioned the one player that's played for damn near every single team in the Premier League. You just named James Milner. Right, I don't understand that. I don't know why you have to be racist. Right, he called him a German, see you next Tuesday, right? And he just dropped that. He called him a German C word, right? That is racist. That is racist. That is so unprofessional. It's absolutely disgusting. It's terrible language. That definitely has to be looked into. And the one thing that I have heard is that according to sources or the investigation and top level journalists, he actually admitted that he did not say all these things. He did not say what was said in that video. He admitted that that wasn't him that was saying it. It was AI generated or is fabricated. And then later on, he admittedly said that it was him, and it was clear of any AI, because of the AI agencies said it was not, AI generated. It was an authentic video. And the funniest thing is that he then goes, "Oh yeah, that's me, but I don't remember the conversation." So you not only do you say it wasn't you that said those things at first, not only do you lie about it, but then you go on and you say that was you in the video. Of course it's you. Like, who else it is? Who else is it? It's obviously you in the video, right? He says it wasn't him. Then he admits that it was him. And then he says he does not remember the video. Perfect, right? Just what we all wanted to hear. That you were sauced out of your mind. You fool. You're an absolute idiot, man. You now admitted that you were sauced. It's ridiculous. It really is. And I just have to laugh because I'm not surprised. Like I said before, I'm not surprised by any of this, right? I'll say it once and I'll say it again. I've seen it all in the football world, and when it comes to these referees, it's no surprise whatsoever. It's absolutely no surprise that, of course, a video like this has been leaked for the whole world to see, knowing that you are corrupt because the Premier League is corrupt. The PGMOL, what do you have to say for yourselves? Michael Oliver, Stuart Atwell, Anthony Taylor. Who else can I name off the top of my head? Mike Dean, Howard Webb. What do these guys got to say? These guys, like, how do you come out with an apology now to Liverpool, to Jurgen Klopp? How? Because this just shows such a lack of unprofessionalism. I mean, a lack of professionalism, right? It shows such a lack of it that you now have to almost look them in the eye and say, we're sorry, right? And if I don't hear an apology from Daniel Coote, a formal apology, then they are as unprofessional as ever, because that guy should, number one, be nowhere near Liverpool, right? He should be nowhere near. Okay, he should be nowhere near. Number 2, he needs to be banned from refereeing in the Premier League, right? There's no chance. I think he shouldn't referee again. This referee is not a good ref. He's one of the frauds. He's one of the frauds out there. And going back to a referee I mentioned before, Howard Webb, yo, you are a fraud. You're an absolute disgrace. You're a fraud. You know why? You know why he's a fraud? Because this is the same guy that is the head of the PGMOL that is letting these referees make all these stupid and petulant decisions on the pitch, right? He's the one that's making this all happen. And then while he's doing it, he's having an appearance with no other than Roy Keane and Ian Wright and Gary Neville and Wayne Rooney on the overlap, having some biscuits and tea and a couple croissants on the table and cups of water and whatnot, talking about, you know, how he felt during his career as a referee and why he's made certain decisions and all that. Man, that just goes to show you that you're the biggest one of them all. You're the biggest fraud. You're the biggest SOB. Yo, I don't need to see you having an appearance on the overlap, right? These referees get way too much attention. Please agree with me. Please comment if you agree with me, and please comment your thoughts, because I am sick to death with these referees getting the attention that they get. These guys are infamous. These guys are like the Peaky Blinders. These guys are a mafia. That's funny. They are literally the Peaky Blinders, right? And he is Thomas Shelby of this whole entire operation. Big up the Peaky Blinders, by the way. That's a go-to TV show. Waiting for the movie. But yo, Howard Webb, he is Thomas Shelby, and he's running the Peaky Blinders right now. They are absolutely sabotaging this game. They're corrupting the game, and they're making the decisions on the field and these new laws that they got going on. They make completely no sense. All of the decisions that they make are so hypocritical, right? They make one decision based on one law, and then they don't apply another law to the similar situation or occasion on the pitch, right? It's all subjective. It's all what they see, right? And that's not how the laws work. That's not how laws work. And I'm going to make a video on the referee specifically and just how they play such a ridiculous, crucial role in football. But yeah, like, I'm not surprised by this scandal. I'm not surprised by this behavior. And yeah, I mean, the PGMOL have a lot to do. They have a lot to say. A lot of questions need to be answered, and a lot of questions need to be asked, because if you're someone that watches football and you have conspiracy theories on these referees, I don't blame you. I don't blame you at all, because these guys, they are ruining the game left and right. They just are. And I don't care how that feels. I don't care what people think. They just literally are. I've seen it all. And it's never going to get better until there's just different referees in the Premier League altogether, and there's better execution of the technology that's there, VAR. So that's the video for now. Daniel Coote, you're ridiculous, man. Honestly. And the PGMOL have to answer a lot of questions. It's been real. It's been your boy, Dimitri. And please like and subscribe, comment and subscribe. And I'll see you in the next few episodes. Thank you. Have a good night. God bless.